Welcome to the maiden voyage of the Brighton Hot Dog Shop Tornado Watch 2025. Also sponsored by Life Family Church, Milkhouse Meats, Beaver County Dodge, Ram, and Beaver County Nissan, Jume Financial, and Portage Learning. I'm here with the coach, Geno DeMarco. Geno, it's almost like just a blink of an eye.
Blink of an eye. I would say a blink of an eyelash, but mine have gone since 25 years ago, brother.
So we were lucky enough to have been privy to the golden days.
Yeah.
Of the Geneva College Golden Tornadoes, the 90s and the early aughts. You really had it going on at that time.
Well, it wasn't me. It was us. It was a complete buy-in from everyone, from Geneva, from the community. It was just the right time, and incredible support. I was blessed to be part of it. I was just the guy on the sideline. Tad, we had probably 3 or 4 defensive calls, and maybe we had 8 plays. And when you had the players that we had, I think our wives could have won at that time.
Cheryl could have done it.
Cheryl could have done it. And at that time, she didn't know if there were, she only found out that there were 11 on offense and defense probably about 6-7 years into our marriage. It was a discussion. I'm trying to tell her it's not like hockey where, yeah, okay. But anyway, sorry. But yeah, it's great to be back. It really is.
Sure.
You look the same.
No,
you do.
No, well,
yeah, you look the same.
Thank you. You do as well.
I'm glad.
You do as well.
Yeah, right. It's just there's no room on anybody's iPod or iPhone looking at this fat face, But it's a good face. That's what my mother used to tell me.
A little bit.
Let's try to go.
So you had some studs. You had Justin Myers and Melvin Cobbs, Marco Thomas. There were players who were fabulous ball players, the Ingrosses, and the list just goes on and on. These guys are now, in their 50s. But
we still act like we're in our 30s.
Right. Do you have relationships with these guys?
They're just amazing young men. They have become everything that you would want to, see young men develop into. They've been through some hardships like all of us in life, but they have kept true. And this saying that we've had, us is always us, it just means it never leaves. It becomes part of you. And when you have 2 head coaches since 1975, that kind of creates that unity. And again, just blessed to be part of it. Nothing that I was doing that was creating that type of thing. It just came to be. It was the county was ready for that type of thing, and I think that's why it's so special to a lot of us. And you were a big part of that.
Well, thank you for that. Walk me through your journey. You were with Don Nalen, correct?
Yep.
At WVU. Right. You got a call from Gene Sullivan.
Yeah, I was actually at Georgia Tech the year before. I was a GA at Georgia Tech. I had turned down a job with the federal government with an organization that starts with 3 letters and started with a C. I went down there and told them, okay, what am I going to be doing? And they kind of briefly described what it was, and it was just sitting. I had this degree called information systems. Because it's that time when we were getting out of college, there was this thing called the computer. yeah. But anyway, I just didn't want to do that. So I went to Atlanta, and you know what? I made less money, and the traffic was worse than in D.C. But I went to Tech for an MBA. After the first year, I found out Georgia Tech didn't offer an MBA, Dad. So I wanted those 3 letters attached to my name. I don't know. It meant something. And I ran into Coach Nealon, and it just providentially, just how things happened. I remember it. We were at the Opryland Hotel down in Nashville at the huge convention, and it just all came together. And I've been thinking about this lately. Bill Curry at Georgia Tech instilled in us the why of football. But I learned the how of football under Don Nalen. And then I got a job, in business and making a little bit of money. but it allowed me to coach, allowed me to be able to pour in and give back to Geneva. So I was running the defense and
what year was that, Geno? When you came on board with Gene.
It was 88. You know, it was right after that fabulous run in '87, and I just thought Coach needed some support. He really did, and we were able to do it with a bunch of us on that staff. He was able to put together a great staff, and I think that says it all. You know, after running a company for all these years, it's the people you surround yourself with, and that's what makes success happen. And the moment you start thinking it's you, well, I mean, it goes down. It just goes. But we had some very, very good football teams, and it created this thing. Yeah, I still remember the day, and Craig McCowan, who was a neighbor of mine, and he was starting in the medical field at that time, and that guy, he just absolutely worked and worked and worked. And I was like, I took the pharmaceutical job because I felt like I could coach football at Geneva instead of,
vice versa.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I think Craig took the smarter approach and built his company.
Made it a career.
Yeah, he did incredible
I don't think
things.
you have any regrets, Geno.
Me?
Yeah, no regrets.
No regrets at all.
So we'll be right back after a few words from our sponsors. Craig McCowan was gracious enough to gather up some supporters for Geneva College football, and that's the reason you're watching the Brighton Hot Dog Shop Tornado Watch 2025 football show. We'll be right back. The Brighton Hot Dog Shop, a Beaver County fixture since the original New Brighton store began operations in 1959. With 10 independently owned and operated Brighton hot dog shops, you can be sure to find the same high-quality, delicious hot dogs, chili, and French fries that have been served for over 60 years. Come in today and join us for our annual Bratwurst promo from September 20th till the end of October. Quality Bratwurst with kraut and mustard for $2.99 and add a drink for only $1. Also, it's that time of year, and our fan-favorite pumpkin pie milkshakes are now available. Hurry in. The fall festive milkshakes are only available for a limited time. At Life Family Church, we believe that everyone needs a place called home and a people called family. We're a life-giving, multi-generational church, reaching and leading people with the life-changing message of Jesus. Life is about knowing Jesus, family is about embracing the Father, and the church is about walking boldly with the Holy Spirit. Join us at one of our two homes, our new Brighton home at 1810 Valley Avenue, Sundays at 9 a.m., or our Center Township home in the Beaver Valley Mall, Sunday at 10:45 a.m. Learn more at mylifefamily.com. Are you a high school student looking to get a jump on college? Are you in the workforce and ready for a career change? Then join our winning program at Portage Learning, which offers the convenience of online education with a commitment to academic excellence. Choose from over 30 courses across multiple disciplines. Affordable, flexible, and transformational. That's the Portage Learning Playbook. Register today at portagelearning.edu. Welcome back to Tornado Watch, brought to you by the Brighton Hot Dog Shop. And Geno, during that last segment, when you took that walk down memory lane, I could see the tears begin to well up in your eyes. It's got to be an emotional season for you.
It's definitely different than the other 32, but I have just focused on just what can we do right now. And Tad, it's almost like I want everything to be perfect, and I got a great staff that understands my flaws and weaknesses. But I tear up. I'm talking about last year's team and what they did. I tear up about these kids this year. I mean, this football team we have this year, just the way they played Saturday night after such a bad performance week one. we have that. We're at the cusp of getting it back to when everybody talks about the old days.
So you're not leaving the cover bare.
No, I mean, honestly, we got into this offense because we had run the triple option for so long because we felt like we were a military academy. We didn't have the players. So one of the coaches I just brought on said, well, let's just go get big linemen. And I'm thinking,
okay,
that's a
right.
good idea.
Yeah.
So we're back, throwing the ball around the ball yard, having fun with it. People think we're entertaining, and if I hear that word one more time, I'm going to throw up. But I was tearing up after that 29-28 loss last week. I mean, that one hurt. It hurt.
I'll bet, but you're down 12-0.
Yeah.
You showed a lot of resilience.
Well, resilience, or we just woke up. I don't know what word you want to use. We have a hard time getting ourselves out of the first quarter. And it happened out in Philadelphia. It happened in Beaver Falls this past weekend. But once we got out of our way, our Gates played extremely well. And we've played two very good football teams. Dad, you look back at like who we play out of conference, and you know that we've always tried to schedule really good teams. Like to the point where, why is he playing Carson Newman? And until this day, I still remember,
I was there.
Why did we play Carson Newman? And the answer is because Coach Tressel at YSU had to cancel our game with them because the president thought that the Youngstown Vindicator called us a soup can.
Out of the frying pan, right?
Out of the frying pan. Yeah, right.
Fire.
I just, I remember that one. That may have been the dumbest thing I have ever done.
That was a good football team.
Yeah. You think?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, on that note, let's look at last week's highlights. The Geneva College Golden Tornadoes taking on Shenandoah in the 2025 home opener. And this is our maiden voyage of the Brighton Hot Dog Shop Tornado Watch 2025. The Golden Tornadoes welcome Shenandoah for their 2025 home opener. Trailing 12-0 in the second quarter, the GTs came alive.
Beautifully designed play, making a cut, it's Tyson, he's still up, pushed out of bounds. First down and more for the slot receiver. David Reed does get the carry, he's pushing upfield into the end zone, Geneva touchdown! Let's go. This is being 4-down territory, so I'm not surprised they're throwing the ball here. It is a passing play, good protection at first, he's throwing it to the sideline, wide open, it's Krumbacher.
Excellent play.
Field. It's a passing play. Romano fakes it. He walks it untouched. Touchdown, Geneva.
That's a great read by Romano, and I don't know if that was a designed quarterback sneak, but
Defensively, Geneva remains stout with their backs against the wall.
And the whistles are going to blow.
He's
Ball came
short.
out at the end, and he is definitely short.
he's short by a yard.
A big time stop for Geneva. Stacking the box. And up will go to Redford, and he's going to be brought down short. Big time stuff for Geneva.
That's huge. That is huge for the Golden Tornadoes.
And that pass intercepted. He's heading down the sideline, cutting back towards the middle,
Oh
into
my
the end
goodness.
zone. It's the across. They say
He
it's
scored
good.
a touchdown.
Pick six on the first play of the game. It's Jaden Duckett, the sophomore DB.
Holy cow, what a way to start the second half for Geneva.
Good thing. Guy Hayes on the catch just there. Another deep pass into the end zone.
And it's intercepted.
Picked. It's picked. Blaze Hargrove has it. He's racing up the field. Has a hole up to the sideline.
Wow.
Returns it close
What
to the 40.
inning.
Haven't talked about it much today, but yeah, it's been a long ride for him. Pass over
Oh,
the top.
what a pass!
Krumbacher breaks
Holy
free.
cow! Wow!
Geneva responds after giving up the touchdown with a big play over the top. David Reed slips one hit.
But in the end, mistakes proved costly as Geneva dropped a heartbreaker, 29-28 to Shenandoah.
Geneva, and it is. It's a fumble from David Reed. Shenandoah gets it back just as Geneva was about to reach the red zone. It is a good field goal from Gallant. 28-yarder.
The Brighton Hot Dog Shop, a Beaver County fixture since the original New Brighton store began operations in 1959. With 10 independently owned and operated Brighton hot dog shops, you can be sure to find the same high quality, delicious hot dogs, chili, and French fries that have been served for over 60 years. Come in today and join us for our annual Bratwurst promo from September 20th till the end of October. Quality Bratwurst with kraut and mustard for $2.99 and add a drink for only $1. Also, it's that time of year, and our fan-favorite pumpkin pie milkshakes are now available. Hurry in! The fall festive milkshakes are only available for a limited time. Milkhouse Meats, locally raised beef, pork, and lamb, serving the community since 2015. Stop in and enjoy our large selections of specialty meat items. You won't find better smoked kielbasa and bacon anywhere else. So much to try, you'll have to come back for more. Stop in today to see what you are missing out on. Jume Financial is in your community and here to serve you. With no minimums, our driving mission is to help you work toward your financial goals and objectives. Whatever your situation may be, we are here to navigate it with you, empowering you to face your financial horizon with confidence. Let's build your future together. Beaver County Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Beaver County Nissan, located on Route 51 in Chippewa, Beaver County's largest volume dealer since 1999, with $10 million in combined inventory. Our current deals include 0% financing for 60 months on Nissan Rogues, Muranos, and Pathfinders, $4,000 rebates on Nissan Muranos and Pathfinders, 0% financing for 72 months on 2025 Ram 1500s, rebates and discounts up to $10,000 on 2025 Grand Cherokees, guaranteed credit approval and lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit beavercountyauto.com or come in and see PJ, Elio, and the entire team in Chippewa, where you will become a Bob Beaver believer. Tornado Watch 2025 just touched down on the internet, and Geno, special thanks to Frank Papa and Mark Papa and all the folks at the Brighton hot dog shop. I still remember to this day playing recreation basketball at Dawes Gym in New Brighton. My mom would give me $1.
Oh, yeah, good.
And we would go. It was a rite of passage in New Brighton. You would go to the Brighton hot dog shop with that $1. In 1972, that could buy you 2 hot dogs, a fry, and a root beer.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
And I remember the time you went to the hot dog shop with Terry Francona.
We won't talk
We'll
about
talk about that one.
We won't talk about
okay,
that.
But incredible memories. I will say this. We grew up in a great, great time, and we grew up in a great, great place.
We really did.
We really did.
People like your parents and Tito and Bertie and my mom and dad and Brian Lambert's mom and dad, and we lost Mrs. Sheddick, Mrs. Fizell.
Yeah.
And those people really looked after us.
They
we
did.
almost had not one set of parents, but you had parents on every corner.
Yeah,
and
our
in
parents
every
would
neighborhood.
they would find out what we did in school before we we
Sure.
would never tell them. But yeah, I remember Mr. Albany showing up at my house to tell my dad what I had done.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good. And yeah.
Well, Geno, let's switch gears once again and tell me about this year's team. You have a promising squad. I think the best is yet to come for the 2025 Golden Tornadoes.
I had mentioned the triple option. We ran it for about 9 years. The reason we did is because we really did have a difficult time getting linemen and getting the proper people. And it made us competitive. It really did. It made us competitive against some very, very good football programs. But everybody in the conference caught on to it. The NCAA decided to change some rules with it. And I had felt that we needed to get out of it for a couple of reasons. Number one, the quarterbacks that we had they weren't triple option guys. The last really good one we had was Amos Luptak, who was a football, basketball, and a tennis guy at Geneva. And we've got kids that can throw the ball. We got a kid right now, Caleb Romano, that is just an excellent quarterback. And we've got 4 or 5 running backs that at least 2 of them would have been on our NAIA teams.
Wow.
And we got a group of receivers that know how to get open. And I'll tell you what, for the offensive line of going from a triple option offense to running something that's a mixture between an air raid and RPO thing, it's tough for those kids, and they're doing it. And defensively, I want to say this. The greatest thing that I saw on last week was Tom Quintana with the defense. And they were in the red zone 9 times, and it only came away. They came away with 3 field goals and a touchdown at the end. And not many people know that we weren't playing with our full deck on defense. Those guys did an incredible job. Our defensive guys, they're playing with emotion. They're going around, and Tommy has brought back that tenacity, and it's just the way that he played. Dom Henderson's the coach there, and Linwood Alford has come on board. John McCullough's their defensive line coach. These guys, Jeff Brunton has been with us. These guys, they love pouring into our defensive players. That was the biggest thing that I saw. And I think that's the thing that we need to have to get this thing turned around.
It's fun to be a part of again.
Well, I don't know if the word's fun, but it's fun in a very unique way.
It's exciting.
It's exciting. All right, it's exciting. Yeah, every day is exciting. It's
we'll find the right
you should bring
we'll
that.
just keep working at it.
Get the right adjective. Unique.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Okay.
unique. All right.
Good.
Thanks.
Geno, thank you for joining us this
Ted.
morning. I feel privileged to be able to host this program. It's Tornado Watch 2025, brought to you by Mark Papa, Frank Papa, and the Brighton Hot Dog Shop. We'll see you next week when Tornado Watch 2025 touches down again.